Welcome to our Homologa tutorials where we explore tips and tricks from Homologa, the global crop protection database. Today we will review the most complete data evolution module available in Homologa, full new and modified product information. This module belongs to the Data Evolution module family in Homologa. It will help you answering questions related to the identification of crop protection data that changed over time. Full new and modified product information is, as I said, the most complete data evolution module available in Homologa. It requires the user to define a specific time window in which the system will extract any changes that occurred during that period. The system, as we saw for the previous modules, will include in the resulting report specific pairs of columns in certain fields with the old and the new information. Full new and modified product information will allow users to spot changes in the expiry date, the last use date, the dose rate, the maximum dose per season, the maximum number of treatments, the spray intervals, and the PHI. In addition to these fields, it will also offer full product information as well. The report will also include a modification type column in which the system will define whether a particular entry is a new entry or a modified entry. In this table, you can check all the available fields for this module. As you can see, it is quite extensive. Feel free to stop the video here in case you need to check them in detail. I highlighted in red those fields offering old and new values. You can see all those different pairs of columns that you can use to spot changes through time. Let us jump now into the tool and check how this module works. Now that we are here in Homologa, we have to go to the Search tab and go to the Plant Protection modules. Then in this Data Evolution section we will see the full new and modified product information module and click on it. Now this is what the module looks like. As an example, I was thinking about extracting information for Belgium for the last few months for corn. I want to see the changes for corn in Belgium in the last few months. I am going to enter my values, Belgium as the country. Then I am selecting my date from the 1st of January, 2024, the last day would be the 1st of October, 2024. Then, since I was going to extract corn information, I need to open the crop filter and under the crop field, I will write corn and select it before running the report. Now the tool will extract all the results that I have for corn for the last few months in Belgium. From left to right, this is an extensive table. I will scroll throughout the whole thing. You can see that we start with basic product information with a trade name, registration number, the active ingredient information, company information. Then we move to the crop information, which of course it would be corn. Then we are going to start seeing these old versus new columns. For example, for the use expiry date, old, and the use expiry date new. If there's a change related to the use expiry, I would be able to see that change in the old version and the new version. I have the same for some other fields, as mentioned, where I can see the changes over time. Then, moving on to the right, we can keep seeing this good agricultural practice information, such as the method, the crop stage, the pest information, and so on. Moving on a little bit more to the right, we can see the dose rate old and the dose rate new. If there is a change in the dose rates, we are going to be able to see the old version and the new version. This is the case for all the different fields that we have with the old versus new features. For example, for the max dose per season, for the number of treatments, for the PHI. All those fields that I mentioned during the presentation will be available here. I am going to scroll to the very right now to the modification type column, where it will say new or modified. Everything that I have got in this view now says new. This means that for the selected time frame, all these entries are new. It was something that it was added throughout these months that I have selected. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you found these tips and tricks for using Homologa helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our latest tutorials. See you in the next video. Goodbye.